We ought to deliver the letter to Sir Ernesto. We shall find him at the encampment on Agamemnon Volcanic Island. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
We're hardly so destitute as to shun an ox cart's services. What say we ride one to our destination?
'Tis the Arisen's choice to make. Though I certainly wouldn't begrudge the chance of Medusa. To break the law is to be thrown in jail.
As I understand it, the pay of a jailer is miserable for all their toil.
Then we'd best keep some coin on hand to ease our potential warders' suffering and make them an ally to our cause.
Unless I'm mistaken, ought we require it already in our possession?
easy answers here. Oh dear. Quite the predicament.
Seeing the captain always makes me nervous. Perhaps a stroll through town?
No easy answers here.
Let's see. Where to next?
No easy answers here.
As I recall, the location of another of our tasks is not far. From here.
When the mind is split, the heart... must... lead. Oh, so I've learned. Here, if you please.
What should I get up to today?
What delights might there be to find in town today?
Do try to keep me in your sights, Master. I shan't lead you astray.
I'm in no hurry to leave. Well met, sir.
Could you come over here?
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
How are we to fight with such worn-out gear?
Oof. My pack's grown rather heavy.
Our road was a long one, but here we are at last.
We shall remain here.
It seems my feet always lead me here.
A fine place to sit and gather one's thoughts. I've been on my feet all day. Couldn't hurt to put my feet in a moment.
I cannot abandon my post.
I'll feel a sight better.
I have a dozen
Sometimes I wonder if I'm
today.
cut out.
Would that all my days.
Here I might reflect on my affairs in peace. Good day.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
Sometimes I wonder. My sword arm could use some work. But not at the expense of my duty.
I'm sure I can handle this. Quite sure. Now you've done it.
Things like this make me glad to be alive.
Not that such peace.
Good to see you, Master.
A fine place to sit and gather one's thoughts.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off earning.
A welcome resident. All that and fuss.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
I must be vigilant. Townspeople.
Goblins, Master!
Let's take our chances.
Those things coming.
Nothing I can't.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel. As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
Should we head there now? It would save us having to make the trip again.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it? This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. Should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat. Now, listen close, as then I shall speak.
Oh dear.
Where ventured a hero off left off the page. He delved into a temple of baleful future.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospital.
You shan't hear me complain about an early repose.
You'll not believe the journey I've had. I'll wager my horizons are broader than ever.
Open your eyes, everyone. Tis dark out, but our day begins.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
Shall we get underway?
Time to hit the track.
A tad rowdy.
Am I expected to pick that up? If I must. Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead.
Would that such peace reigned eternal.
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten. Would that all my days were so tranquil.
You're far from your station, are you not?
I was bored.
Surely someone will ask you to dance along.
A breath of fresh air is just what I needed. What am I to do with myself all day?
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
Tis quiet as a mill pond hereabouts.
Wealth is rooted in the soil of learning.
I ought to find someone to buy me a drink.
I must get a move on. I've much to do.
Utterly contemptible.
Dull day.
I'm done for.
How to proceed?
Nary a new face in sight.
Work done great.
You'll come to regret angering me.
I could use a bit of excitement in my life.
My sword arm could use some
It is
work.
high time I
I'm
received
just
my
grateful I get to
invitation.
lead a quiet life. Townspeople depend on me.
The sky always puts me in a contemplative. Sometimes this is the only
Well,
place I can
it's
find
rooted in the
peace.
soil of learning.
There's no shame in living life
Nice
for its
place
pleasures.
this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
Breadth of knowledge is no less important than depth.
Work done
Place to
graciously
soothe
is
the
work done
spirit,
poorly.
this.
I'd sooner stay out of battle, where it possible.
Naught but tedious talk of golden I pray someone asks me to dance ere long. I pray someone asks me to dance ere long. Now where have I seen? I pray someone.
Why, you're... No. Pay me no mind. We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire after another's identity.
So, tell me, naught but dreary duty await.
Everyone who dances with me complains of sore feet.
I do wonder who's behind the mask, but I shan't pry. I pray someone asks me to dance ere long. Naught but tedious talk of... I do wonder who's behind them. Naught but tedious talk of...
Twould seem
Methinks I'll have a rest. My feet ache from dancing.
Got any tales to liven up my day? Got to focus. My head will roll if aught goes awry.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
Is there aught you require?
I will see to it that the law...
All this merrymaking is a joy to behold. These festivities are part... All this merrymaking is a...
Twouldn't do to meddle in each other's affairs here. 'Twouldn't do to meddle in each other's affairs here.
Another fancy party hosted by the Arisen. You'd think he's feeling plenty merry by now.
Best mind that tongue afore you lose it.
Listen, I've seen my fair share of noble Arisen. Wastrels and curs, the lot of them.
This one's the genuine article. Surely you've heard tell of how he repelled the dragon in Melv.
Aye, and he's got grievous burns to show for it. I expect that's why he's been up listening to fancy songs and watching dresses twirl for o'er a moon, eh? Makes a man wonder when our true ruler's gonna rise up and deliver us salvation.
Enough of that. Such things are not for common soldiers to question.
Naught of import ever happens here, anyhow. Is this fast truly to the Sovereign's taste?
All this revelry in war's wake.
Naught but tedious talk. I do wonder who's behind the mob.
I shan't let anything spoil my evening.
Looks like we've both got some time on our hands.
Why, you're... No. We who are gathered here are...
Have you heard? There's been... 'Twouldn't do. Another ale can't make... 'Twouldn't do to meddle in each other's affairs here.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
Would that all my days were so
Mayhap, Sir Shane.
Is there aught you require?
Silence cultivates wisdom.
Have you business in? Don't go thinking you can slip through.
All I can do for you?
I will see to it that the law is upheld. I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible.
If you've naught to say, I'd best be going. If you've naught to say, I'd best be going.
find it liberating to hide my face for a time.
Perhaps a breath of fresh air.
I shan't let...
Is there never a chance to make
Twouldn't do to meddle in each other's affairs here.
I shan't let anything spoil my evening.
I pray someone asks me to die. I do wonder who's behind the mask, but... Now, where have I seen you before? Now, where have I seen you? Naught but tedious talk.
I shan't let anything spoil my...
I'm frightfully busy. No time for idle chatter. If you've naught to say, I'd best be going.
Off to market I go.
I only pray my watch finishes without it.
But not without its charms.
Mayhap a banquet will alleviate the tedium.
Try to hit just about anything. One last push, and I'll be done for the day.
Is there nary a chance to make a fresh acquaintance?
A lonely place. Without its charms.
Does life have meaning?
There's ought to be
Or is
said.
all we do
Peace and quiet.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off
Without its charms. The perfect simplicity of Inca. Mayhap I'll have someone fetch me a cup of tea. I find dressing for these occasions awfully tedious.
I find dressing for these occasions awfully tedious.
Got to focus. My head will roll if aught goes awry. I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
I was mistaken. My fate is sealed. I will see to it that the law is upheld. I only pray my watch finishes without incident. I've a pressing duty to which I must attend. Must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me. I only pray my watch finishes without incident. I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
I thought I heard something just now.
Blessing.
My
can handle
days
this.
are so tranquil. I cannot afford another night of cavorting.
I'm sure I can handle this. Quite sure.
Might as well hang about. I'm not sure what's best.
All honest coin is
What's
made
to
while
be
the
done
sun
about
is
this?
high. I wonder if anyone will notice if I stay here a bit.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
Back to it. Spurs
Might be predictable.
'Tis good to be reunited.
Dr. Lucas, my head will roll if aught goes awry.
Fields here we know one about.
Could use a dash of salt.
I cannot afford it.
Quiet at last.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
This is no small quandary.
My sword arm could use some work. I've a pressing...
Aught's not right.
I'd sooner stay out of the
Ronnie,
back.
today,
Sure,
what
younger
things?
Can't wait for new equipment to come. I'd sooner stay out of
Perchance you've heard. The coronation is soon to be held, it seems. The Sovereign.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
Got to keep moving.
Would that all my days were so townsy.
Now, I'm expecting a cold feet. Government's growling. Time for an early
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
After you, Arisen.
What about this? Weary at this hour, sir? You must have quite a tale to tell.
Getting proper rest is an important duty in its own right.
I fear I've no wisdom to offer.
Night time already. I thought it was rather dark.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
Shall we get underway?
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble today.
I'm just...
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
It's quiet as a mill pond hereabouts.
I pray no closer.
Overwhelming.
always the same dismal affair, if you ask me. Townspeople depend on me.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour will be right.
In here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
Could earn a decent wage if I find myself a patron.
Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight...
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while?
The party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
Good. We're here.
Or to head home, or I get an earful. Well met, sir.
As a reward for your Majesty's efforts, you have been invited to attend the coronation. 'Twould seem congratulations are in order. You will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that your Majesty return once you've procured such attire.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Perhaps I'll just use what's left in the pantry.
Only care I have is how to spend the day.
Well met, sir. Well met, sir.
Winches on all sides.
Welcome. 'Twas a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Oh, did it pertain to the Queen Regent and an important personage, perchance?
Aye. Telly's, her ties to this figure from the neighbouring country have a romantic tint.
Peruse at your neck.
Welcome.
Now, who to talk with first?
The rules at your leisure.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
None of us is guaranteed tomorrow. It's just life.
Well met, sir.
Welcome.
Only care I have is not sure what they expect. I'm no cook, am I?
Peruse at your leisure.
Welcome.
I'm in fine fettle today.
Peruse at your leisure.
Welcome.
Take opportunities as they come, I say. Let's take it easy today.
Can't win them all, I suppose.
They're acting up. It's my back's acting up today.
Didn't drink a lovely time of Artex.
It's been a hard day.
Sprinkle of misfortune.
Well met, sir.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Well, well, he is merely Desa's puppet then. 'Tis even were he to be removed. But if there's aught that compels my attention, he seems a man of import. And yet, I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to invest.
So, the full...
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to... Or shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so before we depart. Very well. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished... Your Majesty, that attire, it may be unsuitable. 'Tis a formal affair, you see. I apologize for my brusqueness, but pray, seek out proper raiment. I shall await you here in the meantime. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the citizen.
Now we must report to Captain Brandt. That's the way of things, is it?
Welcome to Pure, and quality is what you need if you want to... survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early deaths. Hope to see you again.
Well then, how might I be of service?
Counting on you. Don't let me down now. I'm off to
So, we finally arrived. I thought we'd never make it.
There is much we ought to tend to, or shall change, if your majesty has any unfinished. Very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow. We shall depart early in the morn, so your majesty would do well to get a good night's rest.
Master, pray leave this place. My body, he refuses to obey me. There's a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, your majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern. We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own power has arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time. I imagine this artifact is the Godsway mentioned in that letter. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true Arisen. 'Twould do much to explain the events that we have beheld afore now. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake this Godsway's power, proving your majesty's legitimacy shall be difficult indeed. Pray, allow me time to search for a way forward. I shall inform your majesty when I have prepared a plan of action.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this Godsway? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder. Let us await the results of Captain Brandt's investigation.
'Tis as you say.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Pray, allow me time to search for a way forward. I shall inform your majesty when I have prepared a plan of action. Is there aught else you would speak of, your majesty? Do not forget that we work to...
time to head home, I suppose.
Went in for my wares.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
Welcome to Pure, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the... Price, just remember, misers die early. Hope to see you again.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
this old man's tongue. Aim is up. Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
This can't be happening.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Stop by again soon. Oh dear. Well, tiring. Town's so dirty.
I worked hard today.
Where to
now? I think I've earned a rest. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way?
No one's coming to assail us. Mayhap we've scared them all off.
I cannot help but ache for a scrap.
Pray, light your lantern, Master.
Very useful ingredients to be gathered here, I wager.
I say,
Only assets. Must be left Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
No doubt this one will spur us into the next.
It is difficult to explain, but I feel as if I'm possessed of a greater power.
How dare you?
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Let's see. What can we do without?
These fiends will resurrect so long as their skulls remain intact.
but fear not. I shall gladly smash every last one. Don't think I'll stand for this.
Cannot be. What more can be done?
I will protect you.
Listen, you are full of surprises. I look forward to informing my own master of that strategy.
Well, well. Ptolemy is surprised.
Oh, well aimed. Right where it hurts.
Would that such tranquility could last.
'Tis as you say. Oh, I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
Field of battle is what to pit us against our fellows, but that does not make cutting them down easier to bear.
Is that you say?
This seems to be successful campsite.
No reason to rush into our bedrooms.
Seems they know we're not to be trifled with.
I see no merit in hunting down such cravens.
I'll save you.
Glad to see you have the matter in hand.
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it.
Huzzah! We must inform Captain Brant at once.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
Tis a tad inconvenient that we can't share equipment.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
Please have mercy.
Enough!
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
That's right. No one can defend themselves with grapple like this. You're soaked. Do try not to catch cold. Trust your strength, Arisen. Pray, allow me to open your chest.
Just what I was hoping. The ogre is distracted with a woman in sight. If to strike, now is our best chance. You must make haste.
Look at it! The beast can scarce stand. A well-placed strike ought to send it gazing skyward. us finish this.
I've a wellspring of strength that shall never run dry.
How dare
Stop that!
Now we must report to Captain Brant. That's the way of things, is it not?
Leave off.
Hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist.
Right, just follow me. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
In another world. I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
I expect Captain Brant will want to hear of this. If we're to destroy this, it will have to be from the other side.
Forgive me if I do not jump for joy.
Here, if you please.
Say, weren't we tasked with another errand that sent us somewhere near here?
We might kill two birds with one stone, or focus on our current objective. Both choices have merit.
Predicament.
It's another day. I shall be on top form today. I can feel it.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Could you come over here?
I would greatly appreciate a point or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall speak of riddles and monsters with frightful mystique.
We've arrived, but not so our quarry. Can it be we've mistaken the hour of our meeting?
Waiting around doesn't seem like to do us much good. What could we be missing here?
But when our hero drew his blade, unto him was a line. And who the Oscar? Why, the beast! An uncanny affair, to say the least. Yet there was no time for shock and dismay, as answer my riddle did the fearsome thing say. The trickery was clear. To respond meant certain doom. But in the midst of his answer, he found
Quite the predicament.
quail in fear at the mortal strength it beheld.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Need anything?
Am I shedding? Must be my winter coat growing in.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Peruse at your leisure. Well met. You are come to Shakir's Inn, a place of respite for the weary traveller. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the...
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
Our adventure continues.
Off we go then.
Ready to forge on?
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospital.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
Are we to depart at this hour? I cannot see why we should choose to stumble around in the dark.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
Ready to forge on?
We might scratch another task off our list while we're here.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Regarding the matter of the Godsway, I fear there is naught to be done, save for your Majesty to venture to Batal, where you might uncover the false sovereign's secrets directly. The sigil upon that letter from some days past bore the crest of the Batali Palace. Surely there's aught to be found therein. Yet official dealings twixt Batal and Vermund are suspended. With such hindrances in mind, I thought few may pass through Batal's fortress, save Beastren merchants. With some coin, I was able to convince one such merchant to grant us that entry permit. It ought guaranteed passage through the border checkpoint, but alas, 'tis intended for a Beastren. You shall have to act the part. But as to how that should be done, I'm shamed to say I do not know. 'Twill depend upon your Majesty's ingenuity.
Follow me then, unless you doubt my sense of direction.
I'm not sure what's best.
Here, if you please.
You have my fullest confidence. The permit is intended. Is there aught else you would speak of? The permit is intended. Is there aught else you would speak of? Do not forget that we work.
Follow me, Sit.
These writings could be of import.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
You have my fullest confidence. The permit is intended for a... Is there aught else you would speak of? The permit is intended for... Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? The permit is intended for a beast... Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work...
You the Arisen? I've been looking for you. Sven wants to meet with you. Says he'll be waiting in...
Follow me.